Hey everyone, I'm Mandi, the board gaming pinup girl, and I am here at Gen Con 2017, and we are here with Restoration Games. So if you remember, some talk on Throw Punch Lunch, confessions, or confessions at Dice Tower Con, some speculation about some games. Any rumors true to this Dark Tower or any of these other old games making a comeback?
So what I always say is, and I think I already told you this, I've told many people, I can neither confirm nor deny. Here's the thing.
Okay.
So first of all, we have a huge announcement coming tomorrow, Friday, depending on when you're watching this, it may not be tomorrow, Friday on the Dice Tower Live Show. We're going on at 1:56 p.m. Eastern Time, and right after that, we'll be blasting it out, and it's going to be a big announcement. That's all I can say right now, because I'm pretty sure Rob would kill me if I gave out any more information.
See, but I had to get that there for the people who keep thinking that I am involved. I am not.
I'm the loosey-goosey one. Like, if you get me in the right moment, I might sometimes, but Rob's like, So, and he, I listen to Rob.
Okay, that's
wise
fair.
man.
So before we continue, let's do some introductions. So you all know who I am, and we're here with
Justin Jacobson. I am the president and owner of Restoration Games.
Very cool. I like what you guys are doing, so I think that's awesome. I'm making a play for Mall Madness. See, I knew I was gonna get that.
Now, the other good thing about that's another one. So, a lot of the games from that time had these cool electronic devices. So, one of the games that we released at Gen Con this year is Stop Thief.
Yes.
We had a Kickstarter back in March that did pretty well. We're very excited. The cool thing about that is it came with this big old cell phone, sort of like
I remember
Mall Madness. It had the charge card thing or whatever, right? Yeah. So all these games that had these electronic devices, we can now shove in a free smartphone app.
Right.
We have our own smartphone app, and in fact, you can actually download it right now if you just want to fiddle around with the Stop Thief module. We're actually looking at putting some other features in. So one of our other games is Downforce, which is a racing game, and it uses a score sheet, but we're looking to actually put in a module in the app so that it will you can use it to keep score instead of writing on paper.
So when are those available? Are they available now?
Well, they're available at the booth right now.
It's a great Gen Con.
They are going to be available in retail. The tentative street date is August 23rd.
Okay, so
You would think we would know for sure by now, but we actually really rushed to get everything essentially to market. So that's what we're shooting for. It wouldn't surprise me if it got bumped back a week, but certainly shortly after Gen Con.
Okay.
They will all be available in retail, including all your online retailers. If you have a friendly local game store, we love supporting them. By all means, go to them and ask them to order it for you. They should be, we're with all the major distributors, so it shouldn't be an issue.
So there you go.
And,
so Caryl behind the camera, as you know, owns Quickie Games. So if you want it, contact Caryl. Very cool. And there is another game that I have been showing, and I literally feel they've been tweeting at you guys because they're like, man, you're showing this. The board gamer pinnacle showing us this. It's Indulgence.
Sure. It's sort of our dark horse, our surprise hit. When we did Indulgence, it's based off a game from 1982 called 81, Dragon Master.
Okay.
And then before that, a couple other versions. But it's interesting because that little bit of trivia, that is essentially the game that got Rob Davio his job at Hasbro.
Cool.
He went in for the interview and they asked him what games he liked, and he mentioned Dragon Master, and Mike Gray was like, all right, hire him. And apparently someone else was like, hold on a second, Mike. But they did end up hiring him, as it turns out. And so he sort of thought it'd be like bad mojo if we didn't, put that on the list. So we worked hard on that one, and we rethemed that. We wanted to do the original art as sort of very evocative, but we couldn't get it. So we decided to retheme, and it's now it's sort of Italian Renaissance warring families. But the core engine's the same, and the cool thing about the original Dragon Master is it had these interlocking gems that you could use to keep score. And little tip, that was actually Mike Gray's design, and it was so that you could play it by the campfire and not lose your pieces.
Oh, neat.
I guess he was camping a lot at the time, I don't know.
It's either camping game.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah. And it's trick taking, which I love.
So what we did is we sort of, as an homage to that, we really blinged out this game. It's a really solid trick taking game, $20, and it comes with a freaking ring. And I'm not talking like a little cheapo, crappy little ring. It is a nice ring, which is cool because if you decide to sin, which is like, so you have these edicts, that's the rule for the round, the contract. and someone can always decide to shoot the moon, which is called sinning.
Right.
If you do that, you get the Indulgence ring, which is like a little boost. And you get to wear that thing and wave it around until you actually play it. And I've known people who sort of held on to it a little longer than they otherwise would, just to flash it off, you know.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the fun part of the game.
I had to stop telling people to kiss the ring, so, you know, just don't go too far with it. But
right.
That is a great one. We've been playing it at lunchtime. I really like it, and I like the fact you don't necessarily have to play a full round. Like, I mean, once you've, accomplished a goal or haven't accomplished a goal, it's done.
Yes.
So I think that's really good, and the rounds go fairly quickly. So it's really popular where we are. So looking forward to that. We have a review coming out very shortly for Indulgence, so if you want to learn more about it, you can check out our review, and I believe on the other 2 games, Stop Thief. We will also have a review. So these are coming soon. Keep an eye out for them. So anything else coming out that you want to talk to us about, or is that it for now?
Ask me on Friday night.
We're going to come back on Friday night, find out what's happening. Thank you so much.
We'll have a lot to talk about then.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And we look forward to seeing all these fantastic games. See you next time.
Bye.